Hello, children. Today we are going to start chapter 2. The name of the lesson is Good for Evil. Do you know why the chapter is good for evil? Evil? We have to defeat the evil and work for the good. Okay, there is a story behind good for evil. Now we have to start. You have to take out your copies and take out your book also and write the difficult words of this chapter. Okay, now I am going to start the story about good for evil. Once a evening, an American farmer stood at the door of his farmhouse. He looked happy and prosperous. Means a American farmer stood at the door at his farmhouse. He is standing in front of his farmhouse door. Now he is looked happy and prosperous, very rich and happy. The prosperous The meaning of the prosperous is rich. You have to write also the word meaning of this chapter. Okay. Just then a red Indian came slowly along the road. He was very dirty and hungry. See the farmer, he stopped and said, I have been walking all day. I am tired and hungry. Please give me some to eat. So, go away, you lazy fellow, said the farmer rudely. I have no food for the man like you. Please give me a glass of water at least, said the Indian. I am really thirsty. Be off, you idle beggar, shouted the farmer angrily. The poor Indian turned and walked slowly down the road. I am tired of these beggars. They never let one rest in peace. He murdered when the Indian was gone. So, here is the stanza where we saw an American farmer and a red Indian. There are two types of people we saw. An American farmer which look happy and prosperous, and the red Indian which is poor and dirty and hungry also. So he thought he was beggar. So he shouted to the red Indian, go away, you lazy fellow. So I have no food for man like you. He shouted like this. This is very bad thing. If we saw a poor or hungry people, we have to calm and we have to respect that person and give him or her to eat something, a glass of water to drink, because we have to good to others. Now we see the next stanza. What is going to be happen? Some day later, the farmer went into the forest to hunt but had no luck. When the night fell, the farmer lost his way. He was very tired and hungry, and it was getting darker by the minute. He wandered hither and thither. Means here Hither and there means here and there. In the searching of food and water, wandering and lost, he was relieved to find a hut. A red Indian was standing at the entrance. The farmer went up to him and said, I have lost my way in the forest and am very tired and hungry. Please give me something to eat and show me the way out of the forest. Gladly, said the Indian without hesitating, but night has fallen and it is dangerous to travel through the forest in the dark. Rest of my hut for the night, and when the morning comes, I will show you the way. How can I thank you enough? Said the farmer. The Indian said nothing, but gave him food to eat and something hot to drink. Then he spread a mattress on the ground for him to sleep on. The farmer slept soundly that night. In the morning, when he woke up, the Indian gave him a good breakfast and prepared to show him the way out of the forest. They walked several miles together through the thick forest. At last, they came to a clearly. We are out of the forest, fellow. This trek for about a mile and a half. You will reach your farm, said the Indian. Now, all along the way, the farmer had been thinking and thinking that he had seen the Indian before, but he could not recollect where and when. As he was saying goodbye and thanking the Indian for his kindness, he said, if I am not mistaken, I would seen you before. Yes, replied the Indian. You have. Don't you remember that some time ago you turned away a tired and hungry Indian from your door one evening? The farmer was silent. He felt ashamed of himself, and at last he said, I am really sorry. I did. I did. I will never ever treat a poor, hungry traveler like that again. You have turned good for evil and taught me a lesson I will never forget as long as I live. Here is the beautiful story that we have to come over the evil, to be good to others. If there is a farmer who is very angrily said to the Indian, go away, I have no food. But when the time comes, same the red Indian was standing at the door of his hut. Then the farmer came and asked to stay or to come out from the forest. He wants to go to his farm. But the night has fallen darker and darker. He had no reason to stay.